Okay, so the purpose of this video is to kind of give you some instruction on how to create your project and to give you an example of one that I've created. So the slide number 1 says, choose one of the 4 houses. Now I have 5 in here because I have one that I'm going to choose as an example. So just keep the following in mind. Remember, you're going to have to list 5 adjectives, not 6, to describe your house and create the tone. You will be describing how visitors to your house may feel, and you're going to be incorporating your adjectives into that couple sentences. And then you'll be choosing one detail of the house you picked and to describe why it's important to the setting. So keep all of that in mind as you choose your house. So I'm going to choose the candy example. This is my candy house here. So once you have a house chosen, you're going to go down to step 2. It says delete the slides of the houses you do not choose. Also delete this slide. So let me just go up here, and the way to delete a slide is you just double click on it, and up will pop this black bar that says cut, copy, duplicate, delete, hide, and share. You're going to just simply delete. So you double tap on slide 3 and delete. Tap on it, delete. Tap on it, delete. And it also says to delete this slide, so I'm going to delete this one as well. Now, if you want to, you can go up. You've already done step 1. You can go ahead and delete that slide as well. You do not have to. So you should have your house. Okay, then on step 3, it says create the tone. List 5 adjectives to describe the house. So I want my house to be, my attitude is warm, colorful, sweet, cozy, and upbeat. So I want that to be reflected in my house. So those are the adjectives that I created or came up with for my house. Step 4, it says create the mood. In 2 to 3 sentences, describe how visitors will feel when they enter your house. What elements will you add to your house to create that mood? And I highlighted music because I'm definitely going to talk about music here in my paragraph. But you may not. You may talk about something else, okay? It says here, visitors to my house will feel welcome as they enter my candy house. They will smell the sweet scent of candy and feel the warm and cozy heat of the crackling fire. The house is filled with colorful candies inside and out. Finally, visitors will hear happy, upbeat music as they spend time in my candy house. Excuse me. So you can see I highlighted my adjectives. That isn't a requirement, but I wanted you to remember to use word choice, because when you're creating the mood, you need to use those words that help your reader to feel a certain way, okay? And then finally, create the setting. So what you're going to do is choose one detail of your house, and in 2 to 3 sentences, explain why that detail is important to your house. My house has red and white striped candy cane fences around the perimeter. This feature of my house is important to keep all visitors safe and secure from any outside dangers. So you can see that fence there. There is actually, looks like multiple fence rows of candy canes. And then I just described that as being helpful to the visitors of my house as an extension of how they would feel when they come to my house, okay? So depending on what house you choose, it could be very different, all right? But just know that you should end up with, if you delete that first slide, you should end up with 4 slides. You should have your house on the first slide. Step 3, you need those 5 adjectives. Step 4, you need to have that 2 to 3 sentences. I actually have 4 here, but I have many more adjectives. So you can write more than 2 to 3 sentences. Just don't go off of the page, okay? And then step 5, creating my setting and explaining what detail is very important to the house, okay? So if you have any questions, reach out to me. This shouldn't take you very long. It took me, I think, about 5 minutes to complete this activity. It might take you 15, maybe 20 at the most. But if you have questions, please reach out to me and ask, And don't forget to go back into the Schoology app after you're done and submit your assignment until you get that rocket that says done. Okay? All right. Well, have fun describing your house.